Oh, shit. Uh, Hi, Ms. Wasserman. I'm Lindsay Grunman.
Please call me Zoe. I was actually afraid that I had the wrong Zoom dial in.
Oh God, no, no, no. I was just wrapping up some research. It was
Okay.
Roxane Gay's Beatty lecture, actually from 2018.
Ah, bad feminist. So dope.
Right. But then the video kept buffering and I got the beach ball of death. And then I somehow got locked out of my own Zoom room.
Well, that's a uniquely 2020 problem to have.
And a uniquely first world one.
Thank you for recognizing that.
Well, yeah, of course. I am so glad that we're talking.
Yeah.
I went back to sort of the beginnings of the diversity movement in Hollywood, the first major push back in 1999.
Oh,
And
I would
I
say
just,
that was the first.
when the president of the NAACP looked at the cast lists of the four major networks and was horrified to realize that of the 26 new comedies and drama, there was not one minority performer in the lead role.
Well, we don't really say minority performer anymore.
No, of course we don't. I'm quoting the president of the NAACP in the context of the time period, 1999, when I was in college. So I was not part of the problem at that point, but I am certainly aware that anyone now who is not working as an anti-racist is in fact a racist.
Well, that is very woke of you.
Are you making fun of me?
No. Not much. Kind of.
I'm pushing, right? I'm pushing.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to date my daughter.
Um, wait, is it really okay for my sexuality to be a topic in a diversity meeting? I feel like
God,
that's.
it's not. I didn't.
Oh my God, how old is your daughter? Is she over 18? Because if she's not, that is just absolutely.
Whoa! It was just a joke, about trying too hard, like Eddie Haskell on Leave It to Beaver.
Yes, yes. So now you've outed yourself of being old enough to see that show. So here we are, because I haven't, because I just saw it in reruns. So
Yeah, well, I was a teenager in the 60s.
No, fine. Okay. Well, this is going great. And
Yeah.
now we know that we're both old, and you know that I'm a lesbian. So
Hey, you know that I'm Black.
I really did not know that.
Yeah, that was glaringly apparent.
Really?
Well, I was simply quoting the president of the NAACP in the context of the
Wow.
time period.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Plus the Roxane Gay reference in the first 2 minutes.
But I actually have been doing research. Can I just really quickly ask you?
My mother was Jewish. My father was a brother, and no, not in the Appalachian sense.
That is the best story ever. I was actually going to say to you, why am I getting the diversity meeting from the lawyer at AT&T?
Technically ATTWB.
Okay, now you're just saying letters.
No, AT&T owns Warner Brothers, who owns TNT, so technically ATTWB.
But not ATTWBTNT.
Ah, well, now you're just saying letters.
Okay. Okay. So the writer's room, the virtual, obviously, writer's room right now. 6 of us. I'm the creator. Then we have a Latina woman, a Black trans man who was a referral from Our Lady J, an Asian woman, a Black cis man, and a new white guy.
Your new hire is a white guy?
Yes, but to be super honest, he's the best writer in the room, including me. And I can't exactly fire myself for the sake of diversity, can I?
I mean, legally, I don't.
Oh God, no, I can't. No, and I'm standing by my decision. And but he's Jewish and oldish, if that helps.
In this business, we're Jewish and oldish. Speaking now as a Jewish person.
But not as a Black person? Because like, I mean, I'm asking, do you distinguish between the demographics that you speak as?
Now you're just making fun of me.
No, I'm really not. I swear. Because I am aware that sometimes when I say things, I am speaking as a woman, but then occasionally other times I realize less frequently that I am speaking as a Jew. So I'm just parsing.
Okay, well, in this case, I was speaking as a member of the tribe who is not younger than you.
Well, right, because you grew up watching original episodes of Leave It to Beaver.
It's about the cast.
Oh God, Eleanor Donahue was so pretty. Remember, she was on Andy Griffith. She was his girlfriend, and then and Barbara Billingsley. Remember, she later went on to speak jive on Airplane.
The cast of your show.
Oh, there's a casting director.
Casting contract hasn't been renewed.
What?
Well, based on their inability to bring enough diversity to the table.
Well, wait a minute. How is that casting's fault?
How is it not?
I didn't specify enough roles as BIPOC last season, or as Manasa, which is Middle Eastern, North African, South Asian.
Now you're just showing off.
No, I swear, I'm trying to say to you, please blame me for the lack of diversity last season, not casting, because I am the creator, so everything comes back to me.
Oh, holy God complex.
I mean, Batman.
No, I feel like that's worse.
No, Batman the movie. They just shut down because Robert Pattinson got COVID. Did you hear that? So now that has scared TNT into another 4-week stall, which means that we haven't even cast anybody yet, because the first episode of every new season is just this awkward recap of what happened the season before, and we can't introduce anybody new.
I get that.
But I have sketched out plenty of opportunities, not just for characters who could be Black, but for characters who should be Black.
Well, I've only really watched a few episodes, but I can say that with the sound off, it's a little Amish up in there.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's not an Amish community with a transgender homecoming queen, but okay.
Oh, wait, whoa. There's a trans person?
Dana is trans. She is the star of our show.
Is she actually trans? The actress?
It's actor now. Performers who identify as male and female prefer the term actor.
Is the actor trans?
See, that's none of your business.
I can't really tell if you're wicked, politically correct, or you're just mad that you're using a white girl with narrow hips.
My actor's story is not mine to tell.
Well, the lawyer's question is yours to answer, because this is a diversity meeting.
Okay, see, Dana's been on the show for 3 years. She's the reason that we're huge. She makes TNT a shit ton of money. So no argument from your department is going to get her fired. Dana is just not the hill you want to die on.
No, Jesus. You need to relax, because we're not in battle. Nobody's dying up on a hill.
There's a time I would have gladly died on Lauren.
Oh, same.
What?
Well, I saw the episode in the laundromat with my daughter, made me watch it, and it was really, really good.
Oh, so your daughter is not part of the joke setup?
No, she's real. 17.
Okay, well, I won't try to date her.
Dark. Is she like you?
I don't know. She's your daughter?
Dana. I mean, is she sort of modeled after you?
She is actually inspired by my brother.
Sister.
No, she's my brother.
No, I think you're misusing the pronouns.
No, I'm saying that Dana, the transgender character, is on an emotional and intellectual level modeled after my brother, who is a cisgender male who identifies as straight. Because people can be more than one thing.
Cool. So where are you putting the Black people?
I can tell you. I already know, but you haven't watched the show, so how are you going to know if these roles are good or not?
What?
I mean, you've only seen a couple, including the one that your daughter, the one who has excellent taste, made you watch in the laundromat. So how are you going to be able to know in advance if the Black characters that I have already created are satisfactory, if they're aspirational or inspirational or worthy to be portrayed by Black actors?
Well, I mean, unless you're using the tired tropes, you know, that they're thugs and drug dealers, deadbeat dads, offensive stereotypes that won't be cleared by my department.
We have Ashton, who is going to be a Black cis male and the love interest of Dana, get brutalized by the police because he's caught operating this Ferris wheel in a shut down carnival. Is that us engaging in a negative trope because he is in fact breaking the law, or is it us calling out shitty cops because the punishment is way worse than his tiny little crime?
Well, I think that we're on the same side of this argument.
Also, does this mean that only the Black cis man and the Black trans man can write for Ashton and all the Black characters?
I really hadn't.
Can the Latina and maybe the Asian woman, for example, who are at least people of color and as such have been persecuted on some level, also write for them?
Well, I mean, I assume the writers' rooms are a group effort. You know, look, I'm an attorney with a certificate in diversity facilitation, and you're taking this very seriously.
Well, fucking, I am taking it seriously because I have, through my own complacency, accidentally become complicit in an ongoing atrocity, and that is some serious shit to have on your conscience. And so, what about me? I need you to tell me, can I write for a male? Can I even write for Dana, who is my creation, based on my brother, based frankly on my rape that you saw reenacted in the laundromat?
Oh, Jesus.
Because I am not trans myself.
Well, I mean, this is a kind of a deep dive, don't you think?
And if I can't write for any of the other characters, and any of the Black characters, which I say in lieu of the previous characters of color, which was the phrase last year, which is now offensive. I can't write for any of them. I can't write for the men. I can't maybe write for the trans person, and I then can write for Dana's mother, the only white lady, the white cis female on the show, because that's a fucking drag.
I don't think anybody's saying that really you have to take it that far.
I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not. I'm asking you. I am genuinely asking you because I want to get this right. It keeps me up at night.
Yeah, I see. We're trying to improve diversity for reasons of corporate image here, Lindsay.
Corporate image?
Look, I'm impressed that you want to get it right so badly. I'm actually genuinely impressed.
I mean, I think about it constantly.
But the job on this call is not to help you sort out your white liberal guilt or your well-intentioned allyship. This is for you and I don't know. Your therapist? Maybe? No. See, let me explain to you how I was prepped for the 28 showrunner calls, and I'm on 12 into it with you. And I get a memo with a demographic of percentages divided up by age, race, and genders, male, female, other, and the ideal numbers of each included in every cast.
So it's all just numbers.
Yeah, that's literally said. We need to get more color up on those screens if we want to survive the whole BLM thing. And one of them even says, and when we do Asians, we got to make sure we use the right kind. They get touchy about that.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's a room full of white guys deciding how best to profit from some advanced form of extended tokenism. So I love that you are trying to actually get this right. I mean, to think it out ethically and not just as a potential hit to your image. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to make some suggestions and get you to say for the record that you will put effort and thought into this.
Oh my God, I
Because it's
am. I
past
have.
diversity. Well,
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
but you
Absolutely.
have to be careful. You have to be careful about the slippery slope arguments. Okay, suddenly you loop around the far side of liberalism into the far right's argument that forward culture movement is somehow infringing on your rights as entitled white women.
Oh my God. No, I get that. No, I see that. That's like, yeah, no, I get that. Because the other day I was reading that someone found it offensive that a straight woman played a lesbian in a movie. And I mean, although for my money, Julianne Moore, fucking Annette Bening, and The Kids Are All Right was like 100% accurate and delightful.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, well, it worked for all the lesbians.
Well, you don't know all the lesbians.
What?
What?
Oh, did you just?
I didn't see the movie. So.
Oh, well, Lisa Cholodenko agrees with me about the relationship scenes.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. I thought maybe you might be a
What?
film fan.
No. Just a boring lawyer.
Oh God, a lawyer is great. I mean, Jesus, I can only imagine how proud your parents must be.
Both dead.
Oh.
You're not going to say sorry?
I didn't kill him.
Damn.
No, I was having yet another moment of self-loathing.
You are a strange woman.
I have to Zoom with my mom really soon, and I am putting it off like a pap smear. Okay. And then I just realized when you said what you said, I have parent privilege. It is a luxury to dread with my entire being the fact that I have to talk to my mother. So for that, I'm sorry.
Are you always this hard on yourself?
More since George Floyd, which I know. Why now, white people, I get it. And I actually do have some answers for that, but you have a life and a kid who is 17 now. I know that. And she has great taste, and it would take too long.
Well, it doesn't have to happen in this meeting.
Right. No, of course not. Of course not. I just, although it is, God, it is relevant to, and part of my preparation.
For what?
For this meeting, which I'm going to be honest with you, I thought was Thursday.
No, it was definitely today. Some ding dong in your office named Calliope confirmed it with me.
Calliope's father is the vice president at the studio, so forced paid intern.
Yeah, the rich ding dong.
Yes, she adds her personal calendar to my Yahoo calendar like I give a fuck. So.
Oh, the entitled ding dong.
Mm-hmm. For instance, let me see. Today she is at this time at goat yoga.
During a pandemic? God, that seems
on Zoom.
Virtual goat yoga.
Mm-hmm. Think about that. Just adorable in theory, totally useless in practice, much like Calliope herself. Yeah, but see, I got an email from her saying that this meeting was TURSDAY.
That's her misspelling Tuesday.
But it's one letter off from Thursday.
It's also one letter off from Tuesday.
Damn.
Kwesi Mafume.
What?
You kept referring to him as the president of the NAACP in 1999. Long way to go to avoid his name. You didn't know how to say Kwesi Mafume.
Of course I did. I just
okay, girl. Okay,
fine. But I did know that he took over Elijah Cummings' seat.
Oh, extra ally points.
Oh, you're making fun of me again.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I swear to God, I was going to look it up tomorrow. The pronunciation, I've read it like a million times. I've never heard anybody say his name out loud. So, but I was going to have that figured out by tomorrow before our meeting on Thursday.
Well, we can still meet on Thursday.
What?
No, I mean that we could have like Zoom drinks or something. I mean, I can watch some of your show beforehand so that I can be as prepared for you as you were for me.
Oh, right. So just like more work, just on a different day.
Okay.
But with drinks. Oh. Okay. Well, you have my Zoom room number.
Yeah, I flagged it in the email.
Yeah. Also, maybe don't loop in Calliope.
Go. Yeah, no.
Okay. Well, thank you for this meeting.
Yeah, it was enlightening.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So I'll talk to you on Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, bye.